kindergarten teacher. They don't get paid well, they have to work with unreasonable parents and children, and they have to work long, hard hours. And it's true. The fact is, the average salary for a kindergarten teacher in Texas is only $52,000 a year, and that's the average. That means some people get paid even less than that, and you have to go through a teacher's certification program. But not just any program, it has to be an approved educator program. Not only this, but you have to get a background check before you apply for any job, which makes sense, but there's just added work on top of it. So why do I want to be a kindergarten teacher? Well, ever since I was 9 years old, I've wanted to be one. It all started one day when I was in a hotel room watching HBO Family, and the show Kindergarten came on. My siblings, after a couple minutes of watching it, wanted to turn it off. They thought it was lame, but I was like, no, I want to watch this. They were like, why? And I was like, because it's adorable. Basically, all the show was kindergartners telling their point of view from their day. They would give their random thoughts, and they would give their feelings on something, and they would tell us when something interested them. That was it. But I fell in love with these kids. I knew someday I wanted to work with kindergarteners for my job. Ever since, I've taken the steps to be around younger children as often as possible. I signed up to serve in the children's ministry at my church every Sunday for the past 7 years. When I was old enough, I started coaching, babysitting, doing volunteer teaching, and I did some mentoring to kindergarteners in Costa Rica while I was on a missions trip. I take as many opportunities as I can to work with kids. Out of all the things I enjoy doing, working with children is my greatest passion. But the greatest reward of working with children is being a part of their growth and development. Even though I'm not a kindergarten teacher yet, while I babysit or volunteer with children, I already help teach them the ABCs, shapes and colors, counting, stuff like that. These are all the things I would be teaching as a kindergarten teacher. My job would be to creatively teach them how to get their letters that they're only slightly familiar with into not only writing their name, but writing small words. I would teach them how to count, how to identify time and seasons, how to identify certain shapes as one thing or another. They should be able to count to at least 30 and learn how to add and subtract. I would be a part of that. I would be the one to help them through their difficult time and learn more about the world around them. Becoming a kindergarten teacher wasn't just a short-term idea that I had when I was 9 years old in a hotel room, but it was a lifelong dream that I'm now living out. I go to college and I'm taking the steps to become a kindergarten teacher. It's gonna be hard at times and I'll want to quit. I just have to remember that this is what I'm called to do, and just think of the children that I will one day be able to help.